She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom, I'm sorry. I only love my bed and my mom, I'm sorry.
What up, MVP crew? It's your boy Rajay, back in the building with another video. MVP crew. What up, MVP crew? What up, MVP crew? It's your boy Rajay, back in the building with another video. It's a super lit day, y'all. We're finally in May. I don't know, May just makes me feel like springtimey and airish and airy-ish, airish. How's everybody out there been? I hope all you guys are doing great. I know everybody is enjoying the heat and the nice weather that we're getting now. Hopefully, if you guys are getting anything cold, I'm so sorry for you. Hell, like, what can I do? I can't do nothing. Everyone already knows the drill. So before we hop into this video, if you are not subscribed to the MVP crew, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can be part of the littest crew on YouTube. And if you are subscribed, I salute you. Thank you for being a part of the MVP crew. Go ahead and like this video now. Before we even hop into the video, go ahead and like it. It literally makes no sense to sit here and not like the video and you're watching it. Y'all already know how it go. So like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and hop into this video. Alright, y'all, so a question that I get all the time. How did I come out? Which I made a video on that before, but I'll kind of go over it a little bit more. And what is my best advice that I can give somebody on coming out? Let's start off with the first part of that. How did I come out? One, let me just start off by saying, if you're hiding it from your mom already knows. Like, a mama always knows everything about her child, whether you believe it or not. Like, my mom said she knew way before she found out. So if you're hiding it from your mom and that's like your one big thing, 9 times out of 10, your mom probably already knows. In my situation, I actually didn't choose to tell my mom and dad. My mom found out and then pretty much forced me to tell my dad. So what happened was, back in the day, we used to have like these little phones that used to slide up and down. And they were like the new little crave. This is before we had all kind of touch screens and stuff. You know, we had like the slide up phone. I had just got a slide up phone, was feeling myself. It was a little Samsung phone and you slid it up, had a little keyboard and you can type or whatever. I figured that if I would put the, you know, the little slide the thing down, that it'll hang up the phone call. I was in the car chilling with this dude and we were doing some things, i.e. he was giving me head. And my mom called me and she was like, you know, it's time for you to come home. Like, it's late. Like, what are you doing? So I was like, all right, I'm about to be on my way home. Well, I slid the thing down thinking that, okay, well, you know, if I slide it down, I just hung up on it. You know, like, slide it down, it hangs up. And there was a setting in the phone to make it do that. And I don't know how, I swear that, move Papa. I swear that that's how I had it set up. I guess that's not how I had it set up because when my mom called me and I hung up the phone, I got back to, you know, trying to finish. I was like, hey, we have to hurry up because, you know, my mom said that, it's, you know, it's time for me to come home. It's getting later, whatever the case may be. So he was like, all right, are you close to nutting? And I'm like, yeah, but just start stroking it while you're sucking it. This whole time, my mom is on the phone, so she hears everything. So fast forward, I get home and my mom is sitting in the living room. Like, right when you walk in, the living room's right here. So I literally walk in the front door and my mom is sitting in the living room. And my mom is like, do you have something to tell me? And I'm like, no, I don't have anything to tell you. Like, what are you talking about? And she just came out and said it, like, I heard you on the phone. This is what I heard. Do you have something to tell me? So I was like, yeah, I'm gay. My mom was just like, you know, I don't feel like that's how you should live your life. I don't feel like that's what God wants you to do. And you're going to have to tell your dad. I love you. You're my son and I'll always support you. You're going to have to tell your dad. So my dad came home and he came in. Me and my mom were sitting on the couch and I told him, I was just like, I'm gay. And he was like, you're not gay. And I was like, yeah, I'm gay. Like, your son is gay. And he was just like, no, you're not gay. And he, like, legit, y'all, like, this is no exaggeration, stood up, ran to the back room, closed his door, locked the door, and was in there for the rest of the night crying. And so the next day, came home and my dad still wasn't talking to me. My mom was like kind of halfway talking to me, but wasn't really messing with me like that. And I was a dramatic kid. Like, I was one of those people that you would see something on TV, and then it would be like, you would do it. You know what I'm saying? Well, not even do it, but you would live out stuff that you see on TV. So I would see like kids run away on TV, and just that dramaticness of doing all of that. And I would feel like that was what was supposed to be done. Like, I'm telling y'all, TV messes up minds. So I got home that night. My parents wasn't messing with me, like I said. Later on that night, my mom cooked sloppy joes. I remember like it was yesterday. My mom cooked sloppy joes and french fries. I didn't eat, and I was messing with somebody who was 27. So if you guys are early viewers of my videos, and you guys have already heard this story. I was messing with somebody who was 27, and he was 26 at the time. I was 16. He was 10 years older than me. And I just pretty much told him that I was running away, and he was down with it, which was kind of weird, but I was going to stay with him. So I ended up writing a letter and just telling my parents, I'm sorry that, I disappointed you guys, and I never wanted to see you guys look at me like that or see my dad act the way that he acted. And I just think it'd be better if I leave. So I left the note in my room and I ran away. I packed a few things of clothes and I ran away. I didn't answer their phone calls for like a week and a half. And then the day that I answered their phone calls was on my birthday. One of the reasons why I answered their phone calls on my birthday was just because, that's my mom and dad. I missed them and I wanted to talk to them on my birthday, but also because his friend was a police officer. The dude that I was dating at the time, the 26-year-old, his friend was a police officer, and he said that in the state of Texas, you are legal at 17, so your parents can't force you to come home. They can't call the police on you if they find out where you're at or anything like that. I finally answered the phone the day of my birthday, and my mom was like, happy birthday. It wasn't my dad on the phone, it was just my mom. My mom was like, happy birthday, and then she was just like, your dad really wants you to come home. And I was just like, yeah, I know. I'm saying? I love you guys, but I don't have to come home. I'm 17 now. Long story short, I ended up staying with him for like 2 months. And then when school started, it kind of got hectic with him bringing me back and forth to school every day. So I ended up going home, and then my mom and dad would show up at my school and try to make me come home with them after school and stuff like that. And it just kind of got a little weird. I enrolled myself out of school for like a week and then tried to enroll myself into another school, but they said I didn't live in that district, so I had to enroll myself back at my regular school. And it was just, I don't know, it was a big mess. But long story short, I ended up going back home, and now my parents are totally fine with it. Like, every serious boyfriend that I've met or that I've had, they've met. Me and my dad are like this. Me and my mom are like that. So, I mean, in the end, it worked out. I think I was just the dramatic one who was just way over dramatic for no reason. At the end, I'm just grateful that it was able to work out. And we were able to come to a common ground, and my parents can respect me on it. I can respect them on it. My mom actually brought me to a gay club for my 18th birthday. So, it literally, it worked out. Now let's get on to advice on you coming out. I can't really, and this is why it makes me feel a little bad when people ask me for advice and I don't answer it about coming out, because I can't really tell you, how to come out, because I don't know. Yeah, you can write me a paragraph on this is what, my situation is, but until I walk in your shoes and I see how you're really living and how your family really treats you, or your community, whatever treats you, I can't really say, well, these are the steps that you have to take to, come out. The only thing that I can tell you, make sure that you're ready to come out. Do not come out when it's beneficial for somebody else or because you feel pressured from other people to come out. That's not the time when you should be coming out. It should definitely be a time where, you want to come out. It's when you're 100% comfortable with any circumstance or any consequence that could come from you coming out. Whether it be everybody loves you for it and they're like, oh bitch, we already knew. Child, they knew you was a sugarfoot from day one, which was probably the case for a lot of y'all, just being honest. Probably the case for a lot of y'all. Everybody probably already knows y'all gay. Y'all probably the only ones that's hiding from it. But that's neither here nor there. Or if it be that, you know, it's a possibility that you could be disowned. I have a lot of friends who have turned to gay families and stuff like that just because their real families disown them. That's, you know, that's a real possibility, and that's something that you really have to just sit back and say, what's my circumstance? What situation am I in right now? Am I able to support myself and be that support system for myself if I'm all that I have? I didn't know how people were going to treat me when I ended up coming out. Like, after my mom and dad found out about it, from that point, it was like, fuck everybody else. Those are the people that I was just so afraid of, you know, like, disappointing, and I didn't want to see them mad at me or hurt that I decided to make this decision, which it really wasn't a decision. I'm not going to get in that topic, but I do feel like everybody is born gay. But, well, not everybody, but if you're gay, then you're born gay. But I'm not going to get into all of that. That's another video. But, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know how people were gonna treat me at school and on my basketball team and on my track team. Those are the things you have to kind of think about. What's most important to you in this situation? Do you care about what people at school think about you? Do you care about, you know what I'm saying, what society thinks about you? Because regardless of how people want to portray it, yeah, it's 2018 and being gay is, I mean, it's nothing. There's still a lot of people out there. Look on the Shade Room. Every time something gay is posted, look at the comments. Look on Media Takeout. Go to your local barbershop. It's literally everywhere. People still have hatred towards gay people. And that's just something that's the dead honest truth. And if you keep trying to sugarcoat it and cover it up like it's a fairy tale, then nobody's really going to get to the bottom of the hatred. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, it's 2018, live your life. Yes, 100% live your life, because I'm damn sure going to live mine, and ain't nobody going to tell me that I can't. But at the same time, just know your circumstances. Come out when you're ready, and don't let anybody ever force you out the closet or anything like that. Don't ever feel uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying, in your own skin, because just know that you're not the only one going through whatever it is that you're going through. So just know that we're all here for you. If you have questions, if you have concerns or anything like that, comment down below and ask us, and I promise you we'll answer all your questions, y'all. I feel, and I not even feel, like I know, because I've seen over the past time that I've been doing YouTube, like the MVP crew is a very, very strong crew. You know what I'm saying? And when we see people hurting and we see people that need advice and questions, and people are asking me, my MVP crew will step in and they will start attacking the questions. So I'm telling you, never feel like you're alone. We're all here for you, and that's the best advice I can give you. Do things on your own time and on your own terms, and don't ever let anybody make you feel pressure to doing things that you don't want to do. And when you're ready to do it, I promise you, you'll know. So I hope that this answers any of the questions that I get in my DMs about how am I so comfortable in my sexuality and walking in my own skin, and, you know, what advice do I have on them being comfortable and them coming out and doing that. Fuck the world, live your life. Like, at the end of the day, when you live and you die, you're the only one that's going to be able to say, I did this, I did that, I was able to do this, I was able to do that. Not, I live for this person, I live for that person. And that's how I feel. Like, I have to live life every day like it's my own life, because it is my own life. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best advice I can give. Like I said, I feel like I was too serious for too long. I done got a headache. I don't like being serious like I was just serious, guys. I like being funny and I like making you guys laugh, but I feel like sometimes these discussions have to be had. But y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get out of here. Wait, before I get out of here, let me get the MVP crew of the day shout out. Alright, and the MVP crew of the day shout out goes to KC. Just because the simple fact that you said, probably can't see that, but he said, Rod, you're sexy. And that's the first thing I saw when I opened it up. So, since you think I'm sexy, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You getting the MVP crew shout out of the day. Holla at me in my DMs though. Alright, y'all, but we're about to go ahead and get out of here. So make sure that you guys go ahead down below and leave a comment for your boy. Like this video, subscribe, do all of that, share it. Don't forget, we are still looking for people for the giveaway. We are picking people from this video, the last video, and the next video that I post. And then after that, it'll be the giveaway video. So make sure that you guys are ready and that you guys are doing all the things. Like, comment, and subscribe so that you can win some of this good, free, expensive stuff that I got. All right, y'all, but I'm about to go ahead and get out of here. Like I always say, I fuck with y'all the way that y'all fuck with me, so continue to fuck with your boy. And I'm about to go ahead and... I just really cussed on that. I never cussed like that on that. Like I always say, I rock with y'all the way that y'all rock with me, so continue to rock with your boy. And I'm about to go ahead and get out of here. It's your boy Rajay, and I'm out. Peace.